All right, welcome to episode 26 of the Halfway to Middle Age podcast, Christmas edition. Vernon Benedetto.
J-Bone Harding.
That was very professional.
Yeah.
Very professional. All right, so I'd like to start off by talking about the ridiculously oversized, terrible fucking sweater that I wore yesterday. And I was so embarrassed that when I got to church, I refused to take my jacket off. I don't know what I was thinking, but that thing was about 2 sizes too big.
But didn't you, look at it, man?
I did, but you know what? Express, that's where I got it, usually is for, really thin people. So I thought I better get an XL because the large just isn't going to work.
I see.
But, I was in a rush. It was huge.
It looked like you could literally jump off of a bridge and parachute down.
It was the worst outfit I've ever worn. So that was pretty bad. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that because that was embarrassing.
Yeah. I don't think it was embarrassing.
Yeah, it wasn't good. This shirt, though. My boy Joey got me this for Christmas. Josh Allen, pretty good QB. Might win the MVP.
I hope so. Have you seen the videos about him coming out recently?
No.
All good stuff.
Yeah, he seems awesome.
He goes. I saw this one that really made me just want to meet him and be friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
He does this thing where he goes and he makes cleats with sick kids at this children's hospital. Mm-hmm. So they spend time all day designing a cleat, and then he wears it in the game, and they come to that game.
Mm-hmm.
And
he doesn't have to do that.
No, he's just a stand-up guy. I if I could meet any NFL player, it would 100% be him.
Yeah, I can't disagree. So you were going to tell me some moments of clarity that you got while you were high, or maybe
not
God. So clear.
Okay, so I wrote them down.
I can't wait to hear them.
I wrote them
and
down.
by high, I mean marijuana. He's not doing hard drugs. I don't think. You doing hard drugs?
I refuse to do it. Mainly because I'm kind of nervous that I would like it.
Yeah, that's always the problem.
Which, before we go deep diving in here, speaking of being high, last night I took a gummy.
Mm-hmm.
Popped one before bed, gave it some time to hit, took a shower. And all of a sudden, I get the craving to eat all the leftover food from the Christmas Eve party. So I make one bowl of mac and cheese. I fucking house that thing. Make another bowl of mac and cheese. Fucking destroyed it. Started slowing down around bowl 3. Realized that, when I start to come down, I'm going to feel the full effects of how much I ate.
And you did.
And I did. I didn't stop in time.
Yeah, well.
It was horrible.
Sounds like we both overate because I certainly went out on Tuesday or Monday. Was it Monday?
Yeah, it was Monday.
Monday night, I had some beers. Ended up at McDonald's about midnight. Had a Big Mac.
Yep.
Woke up in the morning, met my buddy Joey to do a gift exchange at McDonald's. Had an Egg McMuffin. They were 2 for $6. Said I don't need the second one, but it's cheaper than buying one. Ate the second one. Ate at your house a lot. 2 bowls of soup, lasagna, anything that I could eat. Then we went to Burger King after church. Said I wasn't going to get anything. Got 2 Whopper Juniors. Said I wasn't going to eat the second one. I did. And washed it down with 2 full-size lemonades. You
know how we are.
Yeah, I can't be around
You think that you go, I'm not going to eat the second one. You think we're really not going to eat the second one? Come on,
I thought I was gonna die last night.
Yeah.
My stomach hurt so bad that I was I actually killed myself.
Yeah, well, that gummy it lasted till about the morning. I'm pretty sure because I woke up with my sister jumping on me at around 7, and I'm pretty sure I was still a tinge up there. But how I know I was kind of fucked up was after I scarfed down 3 heaping bowls of mac and cheese, I went to bed. I was laying down, and my lights were still on in my room, and I just was like, I think I'm just gonna fall asleep with the lights on, because there was nothing. I couldn't. I was like, I can't get up and turn the light off. I can't.
I hear you. I've had those times.
Yeah.
That's great.
So I used a pillow, and I took it and smacked the light switch.
I thought you just put it over your eyes.
No,
I've done that before. I can't get to the light. I'm just gonna put something over my face. Hope it kills me.
But bringing us back to where this conversation started.
Still not represented by Mick Ultra 26 episodes, in case you're wondering.
I think most people...
We've cleaned up our act. Our language is getting better. We're not drinking on here. And still nobody's repping the damn... I mean, all right, here's a drink now. But we're going to a Christmas party soon, so just get a little pregame.
So let me find this. So...
Can I just say before you find that and say that I'm probably part of the 5% of the American population that thinks mac and cheese could just be wiped right off the fucking map.
Well, why don't you just be happy in life and then?
I'm very happy. I just don't like that particular meal. We just talked about the fact I have no problem overeating. I'm a disgusting fat motherfucker, but that's one food that I don't understand. Like, it's just not good.
No, it is delicious. That's the same thing I say with Home Alone, because that movie just isn't good.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
So
all right, let's hear it. I want to hear about these high thoughts that you have.
So there was only a few from the other night.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching that new Megan Fox movie. It's called
the AI thing.
Yeah, the Subservient movie with Megan Fox. And for those of you who don't know, the basis of the movie is, dad has a wife who's getting sick. He needs more help around the house. So
sick like what?
I don't know what they didn't really divulge.
Was she hot?
The wife, she was pretty.
I mean, they can't make her too hot because
it was Megan Fox. Yeah, but basically,
Kelly really messed that up.
Oh, idiot!
What an idiot!
I don't get cheating to begin with. Who cheats on Megan Fox?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Megan Fox.
Yeah.
But anyway, the basis of the movie: wife gets sick, dad needs some more help around the house. There's a company who makes these AI robots that are made to assist you. Do whatever you ask it to do.
Ooh,
it's kind of like a adult version of the Wild Robot, except it never got lost. So
are you gonna tell me she turns into a sex robot?
Basically, she wipes whatever programming she has in her brain somehow, and it allows her to feel feelings. Right. So she starts being into the husband. And then they start fucking all the time. Like, she just walks up to him and puts her hand down his pants. Like, she's trying to seduce him. Right? So
probably not hard when you look like Megan Fox.
It
probably is hard.
Especially when you're a robot that does literally anything you want.
Doesn't she? I mean, how does she have a vagina that feels human?
Well, that's where where the high thoughts came about.
Got it.
First high thought we had was the fact that there's all these celebrities in the world. And with celebrities like Megan Fox, or on the other side of the spectrum, like
Gosling.
Yeah, there's always a celebrity that, whatever your sexual orientation is, you always think, I would like to fuck that one. And then we were like, but why? Why is it such a thing that you want to fuck? Like, if you look hard enough, there are plenty of normal people who are either just as or more attractive than these celebrities, right?
Yeah.
But there's just this thing that, like,
it's
why is it such a thing that we want to have sex with celebrities? They're just people.
Yeah. So you did some research?
No, I didn't do any research. I was high. Why the fuck would I?
So that's your thought?
That was the thought.
Know what? I bet it's just a popularity thing. Remember in high school there'd be that one chick, not to sound like the stupid movies where the girl had glasses on and just
and then she takes them off.
One girl that's like kind of hot, but she's not as popular as the other one, and you're kind of like, well, I think I like the popular one. It might be something to do with that, but I hear you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Plus, they're always playing these characters. The hot ones always get like the cool characters too, where you're like, man, I don't.
Or sometimes when you get like a celebrity who's like not the hottest celebrity, but they play like a really slutty character.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
Like,
but do you think women like that slutty character as much as men like the women that are slutty? Like, if there's a guy that's like a man whore, they're like, oh my god.
They probably don't like him because whenever the dude's a man whore, like, they're always the villain in the story.
Yeah. It's true. But if the girl's a whore, I'm cool with it unless she's married. I can't get down with the cheating part of it. But.
Cheating, I'm not cool with cheating, but
if it's a robot, it doesn't really count. Then Megan Fox is for me.
If you're a single woman, you can do what you want. But once you tie yourself to a person, I don't think it's fair to either party. I did say that
if it was a robot, I'd be cool with it. But my wife loves Bon Jovi. If you could make your own robot to have around the house.
So Robot Bon Jovi, would you be cool with it?
I don't think so.
No.
Because if I came home and Robot Bon Jovi had my wife bent over, and she was like, it's not cheating because it's actually a robot.
That even adds to this fucking high thought. So let me go into this next high thought.
I don't know. I might be all right with it. Actually, it's not even really Bon Jovi, and it's not even really a person. I can't explain it to anybody.
But then, like, what? Does a dude robot, like, come?
What did she do in this movie? She seemed to be.
She like felt the pleasure, but it wasn't like it didn't really go into detail like that. But
do you think people would want to have sex if you felt the ultimate pleasure that you felt right before jizzing or coming or climaxing or whatever term you use, but you never did? You never
spoinking?
finished. You just all you felt was that great feeling. But you never finished. Like you never felt like you had enough. You never felt like you were finished. You just always
What do you
stayed
mean?
right there.
So you do finish, but you don't feel like you finished?
No, you don't finish. You just feel it just feels good the whole time. But you never actually finish.
I don't know if I would want to.
Yeah, right.
Because then I would just like,
You kind of need to overeat to feel full.
Yeah.
You kind of need to finish to be tired.
When you're done,
Uh-huh.
and you just don't ever get that.
Mhm.
Like I feel like that doesn't even make it worth it anymore.
Yeah, it's like when you take a big Christmas crap. After you eat 3 fast food meals in a day,
Or like 4 bowls of mac and cheese plus a couple lasagna
when you
plates.
finally know you pushed for the last time, you know you did.
Yeah.
You did. I get
Yeah.
that.
So that moves us into our next high thought.
Yeah, it's a big Christmas special.
Yeah. Next high thought that, I wasn't personally going to talk about this on the podcast, but, we were told we wanted to. It was funny, but I just thought it was a little much. But I'm going to do it anyway.
This podcast is all about a little much,
Yeah.
don't you think?
So we got into thinking about how Megan Fox is this basically sex robot now.
Mm-hmm.
And it started with, what if there was this, like the sex robots, and their vagina was built to conform to your penis? Like when you buy it from the store, and it's
I'll buy it.
It's it's designed to
to
make it like for you, right?
Is there a bad part to this?
No, it's just a high thought. There's no bad part.
Okay. And you have to. How do you lubricate it?
Oh, it's a fucking AI robot. I'm sure it self-lubricates.
Ooh.
If it can conform to your dick.
What are you talking about price-wise? And I get to change the face? Can I have it be different faces, though?
No, you have to choose your face.
For life.
For life.
Does it have a self-cleaning?
I mean, I'm sure we can make it that way.
We got to make it that way.
Yeah.
Like it kind of... it's got to clean itself.
Yeah, because then it's gross.
Yeah, and I don't want to short out the wires or anything either.
If it's a sex robot, I'm sure it's built for whatever you got to do to it. Unless you're doing some really freaky shit, then.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to my.
I'm in 2,500 or less. I'm in.
I was talking to my coworker about it, and he goes, "You know what? Not a bad idea. You don't have to deal with the girl bitching. Yeah, I'll finance that bitch. What are we talking? I'll pay monthly. I'll pay monthly.
That's a good idea. I had a thought today that I thought was a really good one, but then I was quickly told that it was a really bad one. And I'll tell you really quick, in case you think it's $1 billion idea, which at first I did.
Yeah.
So my buddy goes into this. His wife bought him those bathing suits that dissolve for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, for septic safe purposes, why don't they make toilet paper that dissolves?
Well, they do, I think.
Yeah, just like completely.
I think.
But then my daughter, who was 10, said, "But for girls, if they pee, then they wipe themselves, and that's going to dissolve."
Oh.
And I said, "Oh, that's."
But what if it needs to sit there? It needs a second.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, you just have the poop and the pee in the toilet bowl, and the toilet paper just completely.
It's not a bad idea. No. If you somehow get it, you would have to have 2 layers around it.
Yeah.
So one where you could wipe, and then once you throw it in the toilet, the water then.
Or there's that paper works with this other products. We're selling 2 products. So every time you go to the bathroom, it's septic safe. You then take this little bit of serum, you put it in. Everything the toilet paper dissolves because then you got 2 products to sell.
That's a
money.
money.
Do you want to do something for the environment?
That's a money maker.
It's a money maker,
right there. That's a money maker.
Yeah, because you don't have to pump your septic all the time.
We just told the
whole
world.
We gave it away. God damn it! Just throw us a
patent pending.
Patent pending.
So to finish out, I didn't even write this. I thought about the robot pussy.
Yeah.
You
use that word a lot.
What?
The P word.
Pussy?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not judging you. I'm just asking.
I mean, it's not in my day-to-day life.
I'm not saying usually you have Tourette's, you just start yelling pussy out loud. I'm just saying.
No, but I mean, most times I'll refer to it as a badge, probably. Yeah.
So if you're feeling a little randy and you don't go, I gotta get some pussy tonight. Do you?
I don't say anything like that. Who says that?
You just let your hands do the talking? I just give a wink?
Whatever's going to work that night.
Oh,
you know? Man.
I would just
it changes
love
on a day-to-day basis.
I would love for once for my wife to be like, I gotta get that dick tonight.
Yeah, if she said that, not your wife, but
yeah, it would be weird on many levels.
If my girlfriend said that to me, it would.
Yeah,
it would do a lot for me.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's got to be women out there in the world that if you use the P word, you're gonna like it. You know what I mean? They might not.
I think there's a majority that wouldn't like it.
There's a majority that would not, for sure.
Anyway, underneath what she wrote about that robot pussy I thought she wrote, because I told her I'm not reading it on this podcast.
But you did.
She goes, Jason, read this on the fucking podcast because
Yeah.
you're good. Because you said you won't, but I would. Giggle. I fucked that up. But I would giggle and appreciate it if you did. Love ya.
Mm-hmm.
So that was for you. I talked about it on the podcast. And then to finish out that night, she has clouds painted on her ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
We went cloud watching in her bed.
Mm-hmm.
See, we saw the wife from the Flintstones in the flake.
Did it rain? Because that'd be fucking weird.
If it rained, that would have meant it would have meant that we did not smoke weed, and we in fact smoked some sort of acid, maybe.
One time I smoked something I guarantee had some type of crystal meth in it. I was so fucked up. And that was the last time that I really smoked. I was doing my house. That was 13 years ago. And everybody was like dying around me, figuratively. And it was pretty fucked up. Like everybody was puking and crying and everything. And it was bad, sweating. It definitely was not just weed. I can promise that.
So how was your Christmas? How did it go?
Christmas was great. It was really good. I got the wife some stuff that she really wanted. She got me some stuff I really wanted. It was really great. I got this eye massager.
I think it's cool.
Plays music. It's heated. It's really great because I get migraines, chronic migraines, so it's like a really cool thing. Got some new sneakers, 2 pair in the last 2 days, so you got some new kicks as well. Nothing like it.
I always love a new pair of sneakers for just spit fucking everywhere.
I got a pair of Bombas today. 3 of them.
Can't say I know what that is.
Socks.
Oh.
New ones. Love new socks.
New socks are fucking cool.
New socks and new sneakers? You're talking something.
You know what your feet feel like in a new sock, new sneaker combo? Oh my god.
Oh, it feels great. It feels like a Megan Fox robot.
Yeah.
Perfectly conformed to your penis.
Damn.
I was thinking about that, though. If you have to perfectly conform it to your penis, will it do it no matter, like, you put it in and then all of a sudden it's, like, built for whatever size? Or do you have to go, look, guy, where do you think you fall in this width-wise? Are you a medium, large, extra large?
That's
you want to lie, you don't want to lie, you want it to feel good. So
you wouldn't want to lie.
You wouldn't want to lie.
It's for you.
It's totally for you.
Could you imagine?
Pick? What celebrity would you pick besides Ryan Gosling? If you, oh yeah, that's not your. No. Who would you pick, celebrity-wise? And to the wife and the girlfriend.
The fact that wasn't even like that meant. Like it was just a slip up.
Yeah.
Who would I pick?
I don't think you can go wrong with Megan Fox, but
I don't know if I would pick Megan Fox.
I would maybe go. Oh, let me ask you this then. Since we're just it's gonna be like whatever, we could make it basically. I could take Megan Fox's face, put it with a bigger boobs.
Oh yeah,
you
could mix
you could
and
make
match.
this thing whatever the fuck you want.
You could Frankenstein.
Oh, shit. Now you're talking something. It'd be weird if you were buying a new outfits though. Wouldn't it?
You're bringing it to dinner.
Yeah. You could bring it to dinner. Nobody would even know. They'd be like, oh my god, that looks like Jennifer Aniston and Megan Fox.
Could you imagine how much you'd have to be paid to be the guy who repairs that shit though?
Oh, that'd be bad.
Like,
yeah, the self-cleaner busted.
Yeah, she broke down.
Yeah, we're gonna need a cleanup on aisle vagina. Could you get over there and scrub that shit?
I would need so much money. I would need so much money.
I would feel weird. Probably not. I would probably
for the right price though.
Yeah.
I'd do it for the right price.
What, clean it?
Yeah.
I was talking about having one, but
yeah,
I'd do anything for the right price. Guarantee that.
You pay me a mean $400,000 a year. I will clean all of them.
Oh yeah, $400,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'll clean it with my tongue.
Well, no one has to do. The No one.
If there's a bonus in it, I'm just saying I probably would do it.
Nobody asked you to clean it with your tongue for 400 G's. You threw that in there.
Imagine though you go and it's like you know somebody's like, oh, I need you to clean this, and like you think it's gonna be he made some hot chicken. It's like some fat grandmother. You don't know who anybody's fetish is.
That's
or
true.
What they're really into it. So it'd be pretty cool to go door to door, pick up different things, and then yeah, if you get one, the wife wants one. It's totally cool. She would probably want the one that was like handy, that could put like shit together and like actually listen to her stories and stuff. You know, she's not in it for the sex part, mine, but
she's actually in it for like the cleaning aspect of it.
She sends it out to fill up the gas tank and shit like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
you're like, what the fuck am I paying for?
Yeah.
I'm not paying this thing to clean the house. I'm paying this thing to clean my knob.
Yeah, and I'm actually really glad that the fucking thing's around because it's a robot and I can't get arrested. And whenever I'm mad, I go up and just punch him in the face until one night he gets his fucking revenge.
Yeah.
And I wake up and he's banging my fucking robot girl. I'm like, what's up, dickweed? This isn't fucking for you.
Imagine they get their own relationship.
Oh my God, and then they have a baby. And all of a sudden, because you got one, they got one, the whole thing's fucked up. Somehow now all of a sudden they can have kids. They start taking over the world. This is a movie we could do. That'd be a good one because she's going to go for somebody like George Clooney. And then I got George Clooney's face with like a fucking muscular body banging Megan Fox with like Jennifer Aniston's body but like Pam Anderson's boobs. And then these two have a kid, right? That thing's sick.
It'd be a very beautiful child.
Very beautiful child. Weird child, but a very beautiful one. We love them all. So
since we're on the topic of Christmas, that's not really Christmas at all.
Mm-hmm.
Talking.
This isn't a Christmas special, and for you out there, I've had half a beer, so the conversation is not.
This is just us. This is just
how
us.
it goes. Yes.
I think our countdown for the day should be your top 3 Christmas traditions.
Oh yes. Okay. Mine, I'll say, I'll go first because you don't have the same one, so it doesn't matter who goes first.
You don't.
But every year since I was a kid and now with my kids, Christmas Eve, we get pajamas. We put pajamas on Christmas Eve so we can wake up Christmas morning. So I like that a lot. I love pajamas. So
I don't know if I could call this a Christmas tradition technically, but every year we drive home from somewhere to come home Christmas Eve night to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And
is that the end of the story?
The radio station Delilah would come on, and I would kind of be half asleep, and all like the sound of her going Delilah, and me being like kind of sleepy just makes me think of Christmas. So I'm gonna put that as my number one.
Nice. We all have our things. Every Christmas morning, after the kids open their gifts, we have cinnamon rolls. My wife makes, so that's another one that I really look forward to. So.
In past years, I'm gonna kind of, steal off of that. Past years, my mom would make a giant breakfast pizza with some coffee cake. More recent,
Miss Harding, if you hear this, you would like a pizza cake.
It's been in.
What's it, a pizza cake?
Yeah, no. It's a breakfast pizza and a coffee cake.
Oh, 2 separate.
Yeah.
Yep.
But in recent years, we got cupcake sized coffee cakes and more of a quiche looking thing with the. Still like pretty good.
I like a fucking.
I'll eat a quiche.
Could you spell quiche? Please try to spell
Quiche.
There's an E, but that's so fucking close. I thought you were gonna say Keeeeesh.
What do I have a stutter?
Just a bunch of E's.
Do I have a stutter?
I did not think you were gonna know that was a
quiche.
Oh shit! Bam. All right, man. We're at 24 minutes. I want to say something.
We need to finish our list first.
Oh, sorry. Got a third one?
Yeah.
I really would say. Oh, I'll say it. Hope that it lasts forever, but time has a way of that not being the case. But every Christmas morning, after we do gifts here, and I have my cinnamon rolls, we go over to my mother-in-law's house, and I really do love to see her. She makes Christmas special for us, so I would say I hope that lasts forever. So.
One tradition that we no longer do, sadly, my grandmother would come over every Christmas Eve with us, and be there for the morning. Recent years, she has not done that.
Well, her vision's
It's terrible.
failing her a bit. So. But yeah, no, I love Christmas.
It's my favorite. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It really is. It really is. But unfortunately, Christmas's dumb, stupid, idiotic cousin called January pops up, and there's fucking nothing in January but cold weather, and I hate it. My business slows down to a stop. I don't make any money. I freeze my ass off, and I talk about losing weight, and I don't lose an ounce. So fuck you, January. So I have that to look forward to, and I just count the days until spring training and pitchers and catchers and warm weather, and it doesn't come fast enough. But I realize every time I wish for another season, it's just me getting older. I'm just going to keep wishing my death is coming faster.
You're just wishing.
So I'm going to enjoy January this time.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I'm going to enjoy every second of every day that I have. Because last night, after I had those two Whopper Juniors with cheese, I thought I was going to die in bed. I thought they were going to find me Christmas morning. I was going to ruin everybody's day. Yeah. Well, not everybody. Some people would probably cheer it, but it's a Christmas miracle. That bald bastard's finally gone.
This dude finally croaked. I was waiting.
Shit, I thought he was going to die 10 years ago. But yeah, no.
I think the best way to bring out this Christmas special podcast is to finish with our tradition, our NFL predictions.
Well, I predict that the Chiefs are going to win, but that game's happening right now, and I'm pretty sure they're winning. So I don't know any other games.
Are you pretty sure? Have you checked it?
Am I pretty sure they were up 14-7?
Well, there is a second game going on.
Yeah, it's Houston and somebody.
Let's look it up.
But last time I wanted to say that teachers are heroes, and I like that segment. So I thought of another group, profession that is heroes, and I'll do this often because I think it's important. Firefighters. A lot of these people are volunteering their time, to come out where people are running away from it, to run in. That deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah. It does.
It really does, man. I mean, you get paid for it. That's awesome, too. But anybody that does it, the heroes out there in the world. So, here's to you. Thanks for doing it. Some of us wouldn't.
I definitely wouldn't.
Me, for sure. But yeah, who are they playing? Houston.
Houston versus the Ravens.
Ooh, shit.
I think it's gonna be close, but I don't think the Tech. You know what? I'm not gonna. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
Can I take a pick? Because I'm 1-6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
All right. I figured.
Yeah.
That's what I would have went with, but I'll take the Houston.
I think you should become a gambler because every time you pick a fucking game, you win. So I should bet on the Texans today.
I tried DraftKings the one time.
Yeah.
Immediately won. I got up to $40 after putting 5 in. I thought I'm never gonna lose.
Yeah, it's
and if you look at my account now, it's dwindled down to about $1.50.
Yeah,
haven't won since I won that big one.
I'd like to shout out to C.J. Stroud. You see that he was actually crying when Tank Dell broke.
I think C.J.
That is a cool dude.
I think C.J. Stroud is he's always talking about praying and God and all that.
I would love to meet that dude. He's an inspiration to the young players, and he always seems to be
like Caleb Williams. I think he's a arrogant crybaby.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what's his face that's coming in next year? He's gonna be number 1 overall probably.
Prime Time's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like an arrogant bastard too.
Do you know currently who holds number 1 pick in the NFL draft?
The Giants.
Yep. Courtesy of the Raiders winning.
Yep.
The Raiders fucked themselves with that win and went from 1st to 6th in a game that meant absolutely nothing.
It doesn't make sense.
I'd have been screaming from the sideline. Actually, that coach, I think, is on the he's getting fired.
Well, I mean, he came out and said that their team is just trash.
Yeah, so he's like, "Fuck you, then. I'll make this team win."
Yeah. But I saw clips of what's his face.
They're saying he might come too.
Who?
They need a coach and a quarterback.
Yeah.
Get a twofer.
Well. Did you hear that Saquon is on pace to break the rushing record against the Giants?
Yeah, but they have nothing to play for in that game. It's almost idiotic to do it because they're saying if he doesn't get because I think he needs 230, 240 yards. So they're saying if this or 210 or something, 210, 220, something. They're like he's got to try to get 160 in the next game, or they're not going to be like, yeah, you could go out there and try to rush for 120 yards and a team that's going to have nothing to lose at all, and they're going to have nothing to gain. And with a playoff run, with a team that could go deep and maybe even win the whole fucking thing with that defense and him and Brown and
or to really fuck the Giants, they let them win so they don't get the first round pick.
Let them do it, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You thought getting the rushing record against the team you're on was...
Take them all out.
Yeah. Let them fucking win.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll put my third string out there.
Yeah. Oh, you want that first pick? Sorry, you're winning this game.
There you go. No Sanders for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a great episode 26, halfway to middle age. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Thank you, Jason Harding.
Yeah. Check us out on... What are we on?
We are on everything. We're on Apple, Spotify, TikTok,
Amazon?
Instagram.
Are we on Amazon?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah, all of it. If you can't watch us, listen to us. If you can't do either of those, then you're useless to us. I'm just kidding. We love you. We love you. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Happy New Year.